Hey there, friends. Meatloaf surprise.
Well, yeah. They're gonna be auctioning off one of the original Tiny Cowboy bobbleheads.
Tiny Cowboy.
So I guess I won't be seeing you at the annual Danville Meatloaf Festival.
Meatloaf Festival?
Oh, that's right. You were away at camp last summer when I won this.
Meatloaf Queen.
Wow, that's pretty fancy.
Dang,
And because
girl.
my meatloaf was voted best at the festival last year, I have the honor of being one of the judges this year.
Man, when can I be Tuna King at one of the tuna festivals? Am I right? But so apparently Candace was away at camp last summer.
So you have the honor of
So she's
eating other
wasting
people's
time
meatloaf all day.
Yeah,
trying to
I'm
bust her
living the
boy,
dream.
trying to bust the boys this summer. Oh,
What happened?
why were you carrying Baljeet?
Down at the Meatloaf Festival, and I was there, you know, having a good time, and suddenly,
Oh!
later,
Everything's all meatloafy. I mean, I like meatloaf as the next tuna, but still, there's a lot of meatloaf.
gotta go.
Why was he sniffing the flop?
You know what's funny? I still kind of wish that the bounce house was still there, you know, for the little kids. Buford's right.
And for him.
Ma'am. Even though they're made for little kids, there's something about a bounce
am?
house that you can't resist. What if bounce houses were made for bigger kids?
True.
Slightly bigger kids.
Oh,
And what if they just happen to be totally amazing?
the fact that Buford took offense to that is like, hey, come on.
I stand before you today, and I hereby declare that, little help verb?
Oh. Oh.
Nobody has yet done justice to the bounce
Hold
house
up.
concept, and that it is up to us to show the world what a bounce house can truly
Wait,
be.
where are all these
If not
newspapers
us,
coming
then
from?
who? If not now, when? And
Wait,
if
where
not
are all these
then,
things coming from?
something else.
How strong is that fan? There's so many things passing by.
Gentlemen, I know what we are going to
The
do
bird.
today. But first, answer me this.
That's a strong fan.
Where's Perry?
Wait, was that a pair of underwear that just flew by? Also, when did Phineas shrink? Look at him. The fence is way tall.
No, seriously, where is he? I haven't seen
He
him.
shrunk.
We've recently found surveillance footage of Doofenshmirtz buying fresh produce. We've concluded there are two possibilities.
Really?
Something sinister that is food related. Or he's cooking dinner because he's got a beautiful woman coming over and he wants to.
Ooh.
Never mind, it's obviously the first thing.
That's messed up, Monobrow. Come on, really? Come on, Doofenshmirtz is a catch. But hold up, that bounce house, though?
Very impressive.
Just a little bit more for.
Wait, are you sure about that? Whoa!
That's about right.
That's the one thing that worries me about, like, these things inflating, because, you know, there are people who have a fear of balloons popping. I have a fear, like, I somewhat have that fear where if it blows up too much, I feel like the whole bounce house might pop.
Wow, Jamie Oliver. I can't believe we've got one of England's most famous chefs for our little
Wait,
meatloaf festival.
that's a real man.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, this year we've expanded our venue. We have 29 varieties of meatloaf-flavored ice cream,
What?
as well as various meatloaf-themed attractions and rides.
What do
So
you
what
mean,
exactly is
meatloaf ice
meatloaf?
cream?
Oh, it's made of meat. It's got bread and onions.
Ah, so it's a beverage.
Oh, no, it's not. Don't say that. But also, meatloaf is pretty good. It's simple, but it's pretty good. But meatloaf ice cream, I don't know what's more disgusting, that or the onion ice cream Doof was talking about with his giant pet roach that he combined into roach cream. Ugh.
Well, no, but it's sort of like
Ugh.
shepherd's pie, except there's no potatoes or vegetables, and it's
I
you know,
like
in the shape of a
potatoes.
loaf,
You put pepper in it?
if you want.
Oh, meatloaf.
Now you know what meatloaf is. Oh, wait, what? The Doofenbird?
Welcome, Perry the Platypus.
No, explain that. Explain the Doofenbird. How did your DNA get in that bird? Did you create
I
it?
never thought you'd fall for the old distract Perry the Platypus with a weird bird trap.
What do you
Just say to us,
mean?
it's quite an ugly bird. And now for something a little more
It's actually
confining. You
adorable.
like it? It's biodegradable. A biodegradable trap. You know how everyone says, if you don't like meatloaf, it's probably because you haven't tasted my meatloaf? Well, it's true, because mine really is the best.
But also at the same time, are you a fan of meatloaf? Have you ever tasted an exquisite meatloaf? Let me know in the comments.
In fact, I come from a long line of great meatloaf chefs.
Really?
The recipe
Wait.
was first created by my great-grandmother, Gretel Doofenshmirtz. who
What
passed
the
it down to
giant
my
knife?
grandpa, Jose Doofenshmirtz.
Wait, Jose Doofenshmirtz? Are you telling me that Doofenshmirtz is part Mexican too?
Story there. Then he passed it down to my mom, who passed it down to Roger. Ugh, naturally, I had to steal.
I
it
need
from
to know
him,
more
and when
about
I
Jose.
did,
Tell me
I
more about
finally found out
Jose.
what the secret ingredient was. The secret ingredient was hate.
What?
Usually it's love, but Great Grandma Gretel had some issues. With this recipe, I'm sure to win the Danville Meatloaf Festival.
I mean, sometimes feelings into food does make the food taste better or worse, but hate? Can you taste the hate?
But just in case, I have the Rottenator.
Oh, so just cheat.
With a quick blast of this, my competitors' meatloafs will be completely rotten.
Now
My
that's
victory is
evil.
guaranteed.
Making
Oh,
food
man, this is
rotten?
awesome. And that's not the half of it. We're gonna
Helium.
fill with helium.
Hey, Buford, we are going to snow trip
Oh.
You're never gonna let me live that down, are you?
Oh wait, because Buford did mention about being a woodland pixie and all that before, right?
Okay, everybody.
That was a
let's go.
reference. I love this backing theme. Da 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 da. But hold on though. This looks really cool.
The next item up for bid is this lovely Mona Lisa reproduction.
The
made
Mona
entirely
Lisa?
out of recycled guitar picks from the Paisley Sideburn brothers.
Wait, why is there a woman wearing to have the opera thingies, like the opera goggles? Like, girl, this is just an auction.
Shall we start the bidding at $10?
Excuse me? May I borrow these for a moment? Thank you.
Yes, I don't mind.
Phineas and Ferb.
Wow.
Stacey, I'm gonna skip over my dramatic.
You're not gonna give
advertising
him
about whether
back?
I can resist the urge to bust my brothers, and I'm just gonna give you my $70, my auction paddle, and tell you to do the best you can to get that bobblehead.
Only $70? Oh boy.
Oh, here.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
you. Seriously, who brings opera glasses to an auction?
I'm at an auction?
Oh my. Oh, this girl jumped on a truck to catch the rope. Girl, you are nuts. Oh,
Talk to me, Stacey. How we doing? Okay.
this is nuts though. The fact that she's doing all of this and still focusing on the bobblehead, you know? Girl, your life is at stake.
Okay, Candace, this is all the money you gave me, so this is my final bid.
Oh.
$70? Do I hear 75? $70 going once, 70 going twice.
Oh.
Wait, we got 75 from the weird guy in the back.
Not the weird guy in the back. So no. Oh.
Stacey, I found 37 cents. Raise the bid.
So what, 70, 37? That's not gonna do anything.
Hello? Oh, stupid non-waterproof cell phones.
What? That's a baby grappling hook or something? That's so cute. That's a cutie.
I better zap that guy's meatloaf.
Oh,
I rotted the trap?
oh, it's biodegradable, so it does. So it's good for the environment. Which, if it rots, it's good for the environment.
Oh, I should have never made that out of biodegradable material, stupid Mother Earth. With that, I'll turn you rotten, and
Oh.
you'll stop annoying me.
Fresh cucumbers! Fresh pickles!
Oh,
This
nice.
So riveting. Oh, what a rotten ending.
Here's some refreshing milk.
Ooh, it's curdled.
Ew. That's gross.
Well, I can fix that. Here's a spoon.
Wait, you eat that? Can you eat curdled milk? Ew.
I don't know. Still need something.
Girl.
Needs paprika.
Well, how much?
Buford's pulling us down.
How is that possible? He weighs no more down there than he did up here.
It's probably best not to question.
Yeah, that I feel like what Ferb said literally is that is the line of the show right there. That is Phineas and Ferb in a nutshell. It's better not to question, but I still do it anyway. It's fun.
Oh boy, meatloaf on a stick. Let's go.
The
You guys
fact
go
he's
ahead. I'll catch up with you. Okay. see
he's
you in a
holding that up like a giant
I
balloon.
got something I need to do.
Wait, did that say meatloaf sculptures? Oh, they really made meatloaf sculptures in the back?
Hey, Shrimplets. I've got something for you.
Aww.
Notice
Oh.
how often my innators hit things that I never intended them to hit.
I
It's
wonder
wonderful.
why.
Bury the platypus. Give me that back.
Oh.
Oh, and you had to put it on puree, didn't you?
Well, time to drink it. Gulp. Does it make your insides rot?
Curse Bless you, Barry the Platypus.
All right, Jamie. How about this booth?
Oh.
This is rancid.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but some kind of preservatives in this meatloaf would have been a blessing.
Wait a minute, disqualified? No, it can't possibly be that bad.
Wait, no!
Yeah, someone's gonna have to call the paramedics, I think.
You poisoned yourself, but also Linda and Doofenshmirtz could have met right there and then. The fact that we know that they know each other, they could have met right there and then. But they didn't.
I have never seen this side of you before. I am very proud.
Oh.
Former statement.
Shall we be going? Yep.
Hold on. Hold on. You saw Buford's hair? Buford was rocking the Phoenix Wright haircut right there.
Hi,
That
Candace.
pop must have been
Ew, why'd you got all over you?
satisfying.
A late entry. Okay, Mom, I've been dragged all over town by Phineas and Ferb's Mega Bounce House, which you'll probably never see. But the
It's
worst part
gone.
is I didn't even get my tiny cowboy bobblehead.
What you need is some award-winning meatloaf. This is Nigel and Adrian. They're this year's Meatloaf Kings.
Nigel and Adrian, you're a tiny cowboy!
Wow, what a coincidence. This messy girl gets to meet Tiny Cowboy. They're not tiny at all.
What are you doing here?
Well, isn't it obvious? We're here for the meatloaf. Music
Is that
great,
bacon
mate,
on
but
top?
Our one true passion is meatloaf.
I
Wait,
want that.
Nigel and Adrian are you sure? They're not tiny.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not even cowboys.
Mom, you're embarrassing me.
Candace, could we interest you in some of the world's greatest meatloaf?
World's
Oh,
greatest,
don't mind
though.
if I do. Is it vegetarian?
It's got meat actually in the name.
No, yeah, pretty much. Like, that's a really silly question to ask right there. What's next? There's bacon on top.
Just kidding.
Ground beef and breadcrumbs.
Wait, what?
Some onions and an egg.
Are we really?
My mouth is watering, so please don't make me beg.
We're really getting a song about meatloaf, though. They're really making songs about anything these days. I love it. Oh, Candace. Wait, where's Stacy though? Is Stacy still like? Is she not here, hanging out with Candace or anything? At least she's dancing with Tiny Cowboy. There she is. So wait, the fact that they're singing it, is this like one of their most popular tracks about meatloaf? I'm just saying. What the heck? No, like, what even is this song, though? It's a bop, though. And really trippy. Oh. Hold on. The fact that Buford's being forced by the kids to put it up. I can't believe the bully is getting bullied. Meatloaf, yeah! No, that is trippy. I love that.
I really shouldn't have eaten that. Wait, is that Tiny Cowboy?
I love that they're doing that gag though. The fact that Doofenshmirtz is like in danger, but then he's like, is that band? Is that the Baljitos? Love lover. Hold on though. No, like the Meatloaf song is a bop though, but it's just really funny how they're able to make this out of a food. Love, yeah. Meatloaf, yeah. Meatloaf, yeah. Oh Oh man, what a fun episode though. The fact that we could have seen Doof and Linda like interact after so long, that didn't happen, but they were as close as they can be. But it just shows that Phineas and Ferb can make an episode about anything. Remember the Mexican Jewish Cultural Festival episode? That song was a bop. But yeah, this was pretty fun, especially with a Rottenator that Doofenshmirtz had to bring up. Like, I keep aiming like aimlessly, and yet it keeps hitting things I don't want to hit. You know, that's so weird. But that Doofenbird, I want to know more about that bird. Like, is that what the bird actually looks like? And Doofenshmirtz is like, that's an ugly bird. Like, come on, it's cute. It's a cute bird. But we need to know more about the lore of Jose Doofenshmirtz, though. I need to know about Jose Doofenshmirtz. The fact that slipped by, and we're not getting anything else about Jose Doofenshmirtz. So is Doofenshmirtz like part Mexican too now? But no, this was a fun episode. The bounce house was really cool. Buford being nice, only to pop it in the end. That's plain old Buford. He does have a heart of gold, but he is still a bully. But yeah, that Meatloaf song is pretty nice. I really enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment about what you think, and subscribe if you haven't done so. I'll catch you next time. Yeah!